Hey house guests, welcome to today's BB20 updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Sarah Mode. Sarah, I hope I said your last name right. We want to thank you for this awesome postcard. We appreciate the support so much. What is this? I really want to know. It's beautiful, but it doesn't say where it is. So if you guys know, leave it in the comments. And thanks again to Sarah. And if you guys want to be house guests of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Or send us some mail. Yay! Alright, so when we left off yesterday, things are getting crazy, man. Angela and Casey decided, we kind of want to keep Rockstar. After they had already agreed they were going to keep Kaitlyn. But they figure now, Kaitlyn is way too unpredictable. Rockstar is more loyal, and she wants to forge ahead with the Girls Alliance. So they're like, you know what? We need to look out for the girls here. So what if Tyler and Brett go up on the block? We got to think about ourselves first here. Plus, Kaitlyn made some comment yesterday questioning Angela's vote after she had already promised it to her, and Angela really did not like that. So, bad move, Kaitlyn. Blah, blah, blah. What am I saying? Also, they feel like they can't compete with Kaitlyn's social game, the way she, like, jumps from bed to bed. They're not about to friggin' do that, so they're like, we can't compete with that. She's gotta go. And they feel like their odds are really good in competitions against Rockstar, Haley, and Bayleigh. They think they're gonna be the top of the Girls Alliance once Kaitlyn is gone. So, they're just coming up with all these reasons now why Kaitlyn should go. But the question is, will they be able to convince the rest of their group to get rid of Kaitlyn, and will it stick? You know, because even if they convince everybody to do it, there's still time before this eviction, and you know how things change. So, first step, trying to convince Rachel. So, Rachel is a really big advocate for Kaitlyn to stay this week. Not necessarily because she likes her, but she really likes the idea of Kaitlyn staying and being pissed at her old group for voting her out, because they have heard that Fessy and Haley are planning on voting out Kaitlyn, so they know it's going to be a huge S-storm if Kaitlyn stays around and knows that. So Angela's like, I don't know, don't you see how Kaitlyn is already all over Fessy again after she was so angry that he didn't use the power veto on her? Even if she is just doing that for his vote, she's really quick to flip back and forth, and she's not going to be loyal to anybody. So they don't even know how long Kaitlyn's anger would last at Fessy and Haley. And they're also thinking, Kaitlyn hasn't offered us anything. Rockstar keeps saying that she wants to put up the guys. She wants to stick with the Girls Alliance. Kaitlyn, not as convincing. But Rachel is like, I don't know yet. She's going to need to hear more and more, hours more of debate before she can decide. So then who busts in and breaks up the conversation? Kaitlyn, looking for help with some butt exercises. Alright, meanwhile, Tyler was up in the HOH. Why can I not speak today? It's so freaking hot in here. Tyler was up in the HOH room with Sam, trying to get her to be cool with Kaitlyn staying this week, because Sam really wants Kaitlyn to go. And at that point, Tyler's like, well, the Alliance wants her to stay, so I gotta make sure it's all good with Sam. So Sam is like, it's not okay, I don't like her, and Kaitlyn's targeting me. So then Tyler's like, well, Rockstar's targeting me, and Sam's like, okay, but Rockstar's not gonna win an HOH, and Kaitlyn already has. So Tyler is trying to convince her that if Kaitlyn were to win HOH, she would want to go after Fessy and Haley for voting her out. So then Sam's like, why are you so keen on keeping Kaitlyn around? Is there something going on with you two? Because, like, I've heard some things. And Tyler's like, no. Everybody thinks that we're a lot closer than we actually are. Tyler's definitely been distancing himself from Kaitlyn ever since she went up on the block. And I think Kaitlyn's noticing. She was walking around yesterday like, I feel like the plague. Like, no one wants to talk to me. Yeah. Alright, so Sam, at this point, is pissed that everybody's being all wishy-washy with their votes. She was hoping that this was just going to be like an easy week. They're all going to want to get rid of Kaitlyn, but that's not the way that it's panning out. So Sam is saying, look, if we keep Rockstar, I will be able to manipulate her to do what we want. She's going to talk to her and tell her, if you want to be safe, you know, if it's a tie and it's up to me, you got to agree to put up certain people if you win HOH. So she thinks she's going to be able to do that. I don't think that's gonna work with Rockstar, but you go for it. So then Rachel comes in, Tyler leaves, and Sam is freaking out because now she's like, oh my god, what if it's a tie? I really don't want to be in this position. So she says if it is a tie, and we heard her say this yesterday, she is going to pick a dot out of a cup, just like they showed on the show the other day, and she's going to let God decide. Because that's the only way it's fair. This is Big Brother. Who cares what's fair? This is a freaking game show. So Rachel's like, oh, don't worry. We're not going to let it be a tie. You're not going to have to do that. Okay. So then JC, Brett, Casey, Rachel, and Angela were all in the have-not room. And JC is like, okay, the only thing that I care about right now is keeping the group together. We need to stay loyal to each other. We need to vote together. We don't want to freaking break up our group over this stupid decision. Who freaking cares? So of course, he still wants Kaitlyn out. He's been saying it all week, and he says he freaking hates her. Ouch. So he's pretty sure about what he wants, and everybody else is like, I don't know. So then Bayleigh walks in, the game talk stops. They're just casual chit-chat. JC leaves, you know, a few more minutes of casual chit-chat, and then they start talking game again. So Rachel's like, all right, I'm going to make one more pitch for you guys why I think Kaitlyn should stay. So she's just like, I think it would be really great if the other side went after each other because Kaitlyn's going to be really mad when she sees that her allies voted against her. So then Brett's like, okay, that's awesome and all, but like, how is she going to know how everyone voted? Even if we say, like, look, your allies voted you out, is she going to believe that? She's going to believe what she wants to believe. So then Bayleigh's like, yeah, she's never going to be mad at Fessy. She's already all over him again, like I said before, even though he didn't use the veto on her. And that's something that she saw with her own eyes. So if she doesn't even know for sure who people voted for, she's probably not going to be mad at Fessy for very long. And Brett's like, yeah, she still thinks a freaking power app was used last week over her allies flipping. So she is going to believe what she wants to believe. So Rachel's like, you know what? F it. Let's vote her out then. She doesn't want to ruin her game by campaigning too hard for Kaitlyn. If it looks like the rest of the group wants to get rid of her, she's just going to have to vote with them. So then, I mean, there's a little bit more discussion about it, but it seems like the tide has turned here and they want to vote Kaitlyn out. And it would be a unanimous vote because Kaitlyn's old allies also want to vote her out. So then Casey lets Tyler know that the group has changed their mind and now they want to get rid of Kaitlyn. So Tyler, back up to the HOH room to talk to Sam. He's like, alright, so I freaked out earlier because Rockstar did have my name in her mouth, but Kaitlyn's gotta go. She's gotta go. We gotta get rid of her. Quite a 180 there, huh? But he says he really trusts that they're all going to have his back if Rockstar does win the HOH, so he's not going to sweat that. So then, oh my god, Rockstar rings the doorbell. So Sam is telling Tyler, hide, hide. So Tyler goes behind the HOH bed, which is like one of Sam's favorite hiding spots. So Rockstar comes in. Tyler's still in the room. And they just start out by discussing Sam's crafts for a few minutes. Rockstar was looking for a safety pin to put a drawstring back in her pants or whatever. But they were like, oh, look at these wind chimes. Look at all this other stuff that I'm working on. Sam has turned the HOH room into a freaking luxury craft room. But anyway, Rockstar brings it back to game. And Sam is like, I'm telling everybody that if it's a tie, I'm going to be pulling the dots out of the cup. And she says she's hoping that telling everybody this is going to make them get their acts together and figure out how they're going to vote, because nobody's going to want that to happen if there's a tie. So maybe, you know, it won't come to that. So Rockstar just looks pissed that Sam is actually saying that she's going to do this, because Rockstar does not want her fate decided by a damn dot in a cup. So then, you know, it's just like awkward for a minute, like, And then they discuss Sam's salon plans because she's going to be dyeing Rockstar's hair before the live show, touching up those roots. Good, because it was looking rough. And she's got to do everybody else's hair too. Then they were talking about dinner. But then it got, you know, back to game again. Rockstar was talking about how much this game really means to her. She wants to win this for her family. And they just have different play styles. Rockstar is trying to be strategical here, and Sam is looking to get to know everybody and make a connection with people before she gets into game mode. So Rockstar's kind of upset when she leaves. She's all teary-eyed and crying. And then after she leaves, Tyler pops out from behind the bed like a freaking groundhog coming out of the ground. He's like... So Sam is like laughing with him, bringing up the dots in the cup thing, and she's like, yeah, something that I haven't been telling people is that if it comes to that, the 2 dots in the cup are going to be the same color, and they're both going to be for Kaitlyn to go. Oh, snap! Okay, so then Bayleigh and Fessy have a little strategy chat in the pink room. They're talking about when she should use her power app. Now, I thought she was going to wait until... I thought she was going to use it more of like a defense thing. Like, she was only going to use it if she felt like one of the 2 of them was going to go up. But now it sounds different. So, Fessy thinks that she should use it next week if Angela, Brett, or Casey win HOH. And he's like, everyone will think it was Rockstar. It'll be so great. You won't even have to take any blame for it. Why would everyone assume it's Rockstar? I guess because she's got such a poor relationship with Brett, but still, like, do they think that Rockstar got a power? I don't think Rockstar did anything like that exciting in the first 3 weeks or whatever when they're giving out the apps, but whatever. So Bayleigh's like, yeah, we're on the same page, because she was thinking if Brett wins, she could put up Rachel and Angela, try and freaking blow that group up. I guess she's planning on using it as more of like an offensive thing now, if that's what she's gonna do, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I was thinking she was gonna save it for when she's in danger, but it would make things really exciting. So then she's saying, if Rockstar does not stay this week, we're gonna have nobody to blame it on. What? I don't understand how... Sure. Anyway, Bayleigh is then saying that they're gonna be freaking golden if Swaggy comes back in the battle back. There's no battle back. I can't wait to see their faces when Kaitlyn comes back tonight. But anyway, they clear up their drama from the other day because Bayleigh was getting really annoyed at Fessy. He was being a little drama queen. So they realized they both get moody. Fessy was in a bad mood that day, and Bayleigh did not like the way that he was speaking to her, so they clear that up. And he was like, oh, I was afraid that you were going to flip to the other side because you were hanging out with them so much. And Bayleigh's like, I can't do that because then I'll be at the bottom of that group. So don't worry. I'm here by default. Okay. So then, Tylee and Kaitlyn were chatting in the bathroom area. And Kaitlyn's like, will you tell me before the vote if you think I'm going to stay? He says, yes, I will. Will he? I don't know. I don't know, it might be a blindside. So Kaitlyn is like, are you going to vote for me no matter what? Tyler says, yup. Oh boy. I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he's going to throw a sympathy vote out there just so he could be like, I voted for you. But I think his group would be really pissed at him because I think it would be kind of obvious that it was him, right? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else threw a hinky vote in there and pinned it on Tyler. It could happen. So then Tyler is like, just so you know, people are lying to you about how they're going to vote. Like me. He's telling her, they're going to vote for you. They're telling you that they're going to vote for you. But then they're coming to me and campaigning for you to go. So, like, which one do you think is for real? They want you to go. So Kaitlyn's like, oh, who are you talking about, Haley? So Kaitlyn thinks that she has since convinced Haley to keep her. She thinks like, yeah, Haley did want me out at some point, but then they had this long chat and she feels like she's changed her mind, so now she has her vote. Nope. Alright, but Kaitlyn says that she trusts that Fessy and Haley are both going to vote to keep her. So then Tyler's asking her, if you win HOH, who are you going to put up? She's like, well, I'll put up the people that voted me out, right? Because it's pretty messed up. And he's like, yeah, sounds good, but what if you stay unanimously? Gonna happen. There's no way that's gonna happen. So Kaitlyn's like, well, I guess I would put up Sam and I don't know who else. It's gonna depend on the mood that I'm in. That's a huge red flag. Time to go. Time to get rid of her. I'm wondering if Tyler was asking this because he knows that she's gonna go unanimously, And it's kind of like the same thing, right? Because there's no votes on the other side. So if she goes unanimously and then comes back, like, who are you going to put up? I guess people that she's most betrayed by, maybe? I don't know. But then, level 6 and Bayleigh trying to figure out their votes. They are still not totally decided here. I mean, Bayleigh she wanted to get rid of Kaitlyn because that's what level 6 said earlier, and she wants to vote with the majority. She wants to make sure she's on the right side of the vote this week. So she thought they were set. But level 6 is still talking about it, and Bayleigh's getting annoyed because they were all over the freaking place. She just wants this to be done, and she wants to make sure everybody's locked in. So it seemed like everybody was settled on voting Kaitlyn out. But Tyler was like, yeah, I'm really not liking that we won't be able to influence Rockstar if she wins HOH. She's definitely going to put 2 of us up, and 1 of us is going to go. So then, you know, the group is also concerned that they're going to lose Sam and JC as allies if they decide to keep Kaitlyn, because Sam and JC both really want Kaitlyn to go. And if the rest of the group does not follow through with that, they're going to be upset. So Brett's like, you know, we love them and we want to work with them, but those 2 are not actually in the level 6 alliance. So we got to do what we got to do first. But in the end, they decide we are going to, in fact, get rid of Kaitlyn because she is the stronger competitor. We'll keep Sam and JC happy. All of the stuff. All of the reasons. So it looks like they'll be getting rid of Kaitlyn. Alright, so then there was an interesting late night chat between Fessy and Haley in the lounge room. So she wants to make sure that Fessy is not just voting out Kaitlyn because he thinks that's what Haley wants him to do. So he's like, no, this is what I want. No, I don't think that Kaitlyn would put me up on the block, but Rockstar is so much more solid. Like, there's no way she's going to turn against us. So yeah, I feel more comfortable keeping Rockstar around. So then, Fessy ends up spilling his secret about Kaitlyn. Remember how he said he had, like, this info that would totally blow up her life outside of the game? And, like, that's really sad to think about, but I gotta tell you guys what he said. So, he's telling Haley that JC has this plan to secure Tyler's vote to get rid of Kaitlyn. He wants to have Fessy and Tyler compare notes on what Kaitlyn's been saying to them because Kaitlyn told both of them that she has feelings for them. So Fessy's big secret is what Kaitlyn said to him specifically. So he's like, alright, this is what happened. On day 8, Kaitlyn looked me in the eyes and told me that she's never felt the way she does about me before, about anybody else. She says that she was dating her boyfriend Joe for 5 years, but she just met Fessy, and it feels like he is her soulmate. So Fessy is like, I'm not physically attracted to her at all, not into her, but he wanted to let her down easy. So instead of being like, get the F out of my face, he was like, I would never want to come between you and your boyfriend. You know, you've been with him for 5 years. And she told him something along the lines of, don't be a coward, don't be scared. What? So Haley is freaking shook hearing this. It's all making sense to her now. It all makes sense why Kaitlyn was so upset when Haley and Fessy started getting close. Why Kaitlyn was being like, you have to use the power of veto on me because it's different. Like, things like that. It's all making sense. But she's really annoyed that Fessy did not tell her about this sooner. So Fessy's like, well, I didn't want to, like, air her dirty laundry, but I don't even know if she actually has a boyfriend outside of the house now, so whatever. So Haley is telling him, yeah, you and Tyler definitely need to sit down together, get this out there, and they agree that Kaitlyn's gotta go. So this morning, Tyler and Fessy had their big talk that's been building up for days, and Fessy was wearing a nice face mask during this. So anyway, Fessy shares the whole day 8 story, you're my soulmate, blah, blah, blah. And Tyler's like, yep, she said the same stuff to me. So they both say they don't have feelings for her, and it's like really messed up that she was saying this to both of them and trying to play them. So they're both like, Kaitlyn has got to go. They really feel like this is it. And yeah, the story is circulating now throughout the house because Fessy also told Rachel last night. So like all these people are hearing about it, and everybody that hears it is like, wow, that's really messed up. She's going. So they had their HOH lockdown, and after that was over, this was really freaking weird. Tyler was like telling Kaitlyn she's the most beautiful girl he's ever met, and she's all about like positivity and stuff, and he really likes that. What the F is this? I don't know if he's just trying to like set things up just in case Kaitlyn comes back. I don't know what that was, but maybe he's just trying to get revenge. I don't know, but it's weird. And I'm not sure if Tyler is planning on telling her at the last minute that she's going. And I don't know if he's going to throw a sympathy vote. I mean, there's so many unanswered questions here. We'll find out tonight. But if everything stays the same, Kaitlyn will be going tonight. It might be unanimous. I don't know. I think she's going to be pretty shocked by that if it is. And then, you know, she's going to have a chance to come back into the game. So it'll be interesting to see if she can pull through and come back, or if she's going to be like so freaked out by the potentially unanimous vote that she's just going to be like, "Whoa!" and blow it. We'll see. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who are you rooting for the next HOH? And until tomorrow, much love.